Single mothers should be forced to date only single fathers. Losers bracket. Meanwhile, you shouldn't be allowed to date anybody, let alone be able to access Facebook. Save everybody the trouble and turn off your computer, my man. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We are headed back into r/insane people Facebook, cause you know, as it always will stand, the S in social media does in fact stand for stupid as shit. So if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, if you guys would like to save 10% on your next order of gamer subs, use code Tommy at checkout, or click the link down below. It'll automatically apply a discount to your transaction, and it helps support the channel. What do you think causes autism? As you all know, the autism rate has risen to 1 in 36 in the United States, except for among the Amish, Mennonite, and German Baptist communities. This should be a national emergency, and we should find out why these communities do not have the same rate of autism. A, no one cares. B, it is impossible to find out. C, everyone wants to have autistic children and don't want solutions. Or D, some scientists already know why and want this to continue. E, Big Pharma is behind this and don't want the medication or the vaccine stopped that cause this because it would cost them too much money. F, something else. Thank you, person who set their Facebook post to public. Such a wonderful and thoughtful person, a wonderful contribution to society that you are. Please stop. Men 500 years ago, I've lost my left arm and 5 of 9 sons in this decade-long war. Nevertheless, I must keep fighting. Men today. OMG, the McDonald's worker forgot my extra order of fries. Why do bad things always happen to me? Yes, you know, because unless you're dying in an endless war, you're not a man. Working in retail, I've dealt with people that have the immaturity levels of the second person in the post, and that type of person doesn't come up as often as the person who posted this thinks. For some reason, the people that post this happen to also be the first people to fold like lawn chairs when they're actually given some sort of conflict. When you live in a world filled with the deletion, the hub, celebrity worship, leftist agendas in elementary schools, misandrist feminism, satanism, and loud hedonism, and someone calls you an extremist because you oppose all of it, people vaccinate out of fear. People decide to not vaccinate out of knowledge. Yes, so, you know, going off of the one random article that you said that happens to swing in the same direction as your ideals versus, oh, I don't know, the people that went to medical school for multiple years and have this little piece of paper that kind of says they might know what they're talking about. Me, if the Bible actually gets banned and it becomes illegal to read it, never stopping. Anybody else betting that this is the person that will very much go to church on Sunday to then be a dong to the cashier on Monday because their expired coupon's not working? I don't know why, this just kind of has me get the feeling like you're a bit of a moral eyesore, aren't you? Brain death is made up. What do you mean? You either are dead or you aren't. Organs must be harvested from a living body. So, the medical establishment created a new definition that allows them to call a person dead when he or she has a heartbeat and is breathing. The fact that people have woken up and lived normal lives after being declared brain dead is alarming. I would just look up Dr. Burn brain dead. Fact. Oh, that's just so that they could harvest organs. Okay, looky here, YouTube. I am not a medical professional, and I know for shit sure none of these guys are. You know, for some reason I saw this, my first thought was that this would be like the perfect cake for somebody who is a fan of slasher films. However, you know that this is gonna get stupid. I think it's sick in the head. I mean, who wants to grab a massive knife and stab something and see blood coming out. Psychopaths, that's who. I don't know who you're calling a psycho, but it best is not me, love. It's a bit of a fun. Lighten up, babe. There's nothing wrong with being a psycho. We are the best kind. You should be locked up in prison. People out here really getting upset over a bleeding cake. Really, there are a lot more things that you could be concerned about, but oh no, somebody had to celebrate their birthday and, you know, whoever made the cake knew that they were a fan of slasher films or something of the sort. How bland is your day where you gotta find some way to fill it with entertainment by being upset at somebody else's cake? Me not watching the news, because if it's important enough, I'll know about it from memes. And it would still be BS. I can't even remember the last time that I sat down to watch the news. Yeah, look, you cannot osmosis your way through all of your news sources. You can do some of the osmosis stuff with, like, anime and stuff like that, but when it comes to local news and current events, it's not exactly ideal. And what did you expect from a primitive society? The limit of development of Japanese morality remained at the levels of the early European Middle Ages. They are more accustomed to existing like that. But they learned to very well disguise their abomination under the guise of some special culture and present themselves to stupid gaijins so that they would admire the nobility of the natives and take their mimicry for morality. Take at least such nonsense as samurai honor. In existence, it is the art of meanness. If you can stealthily knock down an enemy so that no one sees, then honor and respect to you. And if you get caught, not only will you die yourself, but your entire family will be cut out, and your best friends will also not refuse to take an active part in such entertainment as the execution of the family of a stupid loser. Which is why samurai always took revenge on the offender. Honesty isn't the samurai way, with other people's hands. In this case, entire clans of hired-ending shinobi from Yakuza flourished in Japan. Now they are promoted under the brand ninja, and a story has been pulled by the ears that these are not just corrupt thugs, but almost an entire imperial special forces. Of course, the emperors also actively protected their honor by paying for the services of these people, but ordinary Japanese themselves, they're not very proud of their ancestors from the killers, and not so much from shame as from the fear of the destruction of the family of the blabbering killer, which is already practically registered at the genetic level. Yes, I got all of my Japanese history from anime for 500, Alex. I would give anything to go back in time and not vaccinate my son and go through him having the measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, and all other rarely deadly, very easily treatable viruses that he was vaccinated for, instead of a lifelong neurological condition that has taken away his chance of ever having a normal life. That is why I'm so outspoken about it, because I wish that someone would have opened my eyes to the possible harm. I was never given true informed consent. I had no idea that more children are injured and actually die from the vaccines than from the viruses they supposedly protect you from. I pray that one day the truth will come out for everyone to see and believe. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, And if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.